Hello again, everyone. Today's video is going to be on ratios. And I have this visual here in front of you to help show you how ratios operate. Now, as with all my other videos, this is more of a review or kind of something an extra activity you can do to do ratios. So I'm going to assume you already have a general idea and understanding of what ratios are. So I won't go into too much explanation on certain aspects of ratio. Okay, so let's go ahead and read what a ratio is. So a ratio is a way of comparing two quantities. You can use the language for every to talk about ratio. In this group of fruits, there are 6 oranges for every 4 apples. How many apples will there be in 2 of these groups? And in 3 groups, in half a group? You can use multiplication and division to help find the relationship between the 2 quantities. So before I go back and address this question here of how many apples will there be in 2 of these groups and 3 and half, let's talk about the ratio here in front of you that I'm circling. So it says that we have 6 oranges and 4 apples. So the ratio for oranges to apples is 6 to 4, a 6 to 4 ratio. So a group of 10 will still have the same ratio. For every 6 oranges, there will be 4 apples. So basically, if you have a group of 10, you're just going to multiply the group of 10 by 6 for 6 oranges and 4 for 4 apples. And you'll get 60 oranges and 40 apples, which is still a ratio of 6 to 4. For groups of 2, which is the question here regarding how many apples will there be in 2 of these groups, so you're basically going to take the group of 2 and you're going to multiply it. So basically you're going to take 2 times 6 oranges and 2 times 4 apples, which will be 12 oranges and 8 apples. So the group of 2 will still have a ratio of 6 oranges to 4 apples, the 6 to 4 ratio. For groups of 3, same idea. You're going to take the 6 oranges and the 4 apples, and now you're just going to multiply it by 3. So 3 times 6 oranges is 18 oranges, and 3 times 4 apples will be 12 apples. So a group of 3 will have the same ratio of 6 oranges to 4 apples. Let's go ahead and look at the half group here. Now this one's a little different because now you're dividing the ratio in half, basically. So for half a group, like I just said, we will just take the 6 oranges to 4 apples and divide that ratio, which will change it to a 3 to 2 ratio because half of 6 is 3, and then half of 4 is 2. So the oranges to apple ratio will be 3 to 2, which is half the ratio. Now again, this was just an intro on how to do ratios, and I've got an extra activity here that I'm going to show you now, just to kind of reinforce what I explained. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now. So here's the extra activity I'm going to use to demonstrate how to do ratios. Now, if you're already understanding this at this point, or you're looking just for extra practice, I suggest you pause the video now and give it a try, and then you can check your answers with me after you finish it. And of course, I'll have a bonus activity after this demonstration part of the video is done. So even if you choose not to do this on your own, you can wait for the bonus activity and then try that. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the practice session here. And it says, number 1 says, the market stall keeper also sells boxes of mixed citrus fruits. So here are the citrus fruits here. And then for number 1A, the directions say, draw a table to record the number of lemons and limes in 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes, 5 boxes, and 10 boxes. Okay, so I put a table down here for you to look at. And again, if you choose to do this on your own, again, pause the video now because I'm about to go over the ratios for lemons and limes. Okay, so for 1 box, they want to know how many lemons and limes would there be. So based on what we've been doing, the ratio here, and we're looking at the photo here, and as we can see, for lemons, there are 4 lemons, and for limes, there are 5 limes. So for 1 box, we have 4 lemons and 5 limes, which makes it a 4-to-5 ratio. So for 2 boxes, we're just going to do the same thing like we did in the earlier demonstration part of the video. We're just going to take the 4 lemons and the 5 limes and multiply them by 2. So then for 2 boxes, we'll have 8 lemons and 10 limes. For 3 boxes, we do the same thing. We're going to multiply the 4 lemons and the 5 limes. And for 3 boxes, we'll have 12 lemons and 15 limes. And for 5 boxes, we're just going to multiply the lemons and the limes again. So 4 times 5 is 20, and 5 times 5 is 25 for limes. So for 5 boxes, we have 20 lemons and 25 limes. And for 10 boxes, we're just going to take that number 10 and multiply the 4 lemons by 10 and the 5 limes by 10. So the answer for lemons is 40, and the answer for limes is 50. So those are the ratios that we have for the boxes that are being indicated here for lemons and limes. And again, like I said, this is just a demonstration video on how to do ratios. So again, I'm assuming you have a general concept of multiplying or dividing if that's what they're asking, okay? Now, if you would like to see something more specific like that, please let me know and we can make an arrangement. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bonus activity now. So here's the bonus activity, and we're going to stick to the theme of ratios. So the directions up here say, here is a tile with a pattern of squares and circles. Complete the sentence. There are blank squares for every blank circles. So just as I did on the previous portion of the video, you're just going to fill in the numbers for the squares and circles in the spaces provided here. Letter B says, now complete the table to show the number of squares and circles each time. So just like I had just done previously, you've got the tiles here, and then how many tiles there are here. I'm not going to say the numbers, I'll just circle it for you. And then you've got the circles and the squares here. And there's an additional task you must do, and that's to give the total shapes here. Okay, so you're going to have to read and see what part is missing here for either the circles or the squares or the total shapes, and then just fill in the spaces accordingly, okay? And that's what we're going to ask you to do here to find or to reinforce ratios here, okay? So go ahead and give this a try, and you can send me the feedback on how you do. If you do that, again, as always, I would like to make a video to see how you did and show other viewers how the type of work that you're able to produce. And as always, your name will be kept, your name won't be shown or anything, okay? So I promise that everything will be confidential, other than me showing you your written work, which nobody will know but me. So, okay? So again, as always, thank you for spending part of your day here with me. watching my video, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thank you once again for joining in today's lesson. Please message me through Facebook Messenger, or you can email me at jollyformore@gmail.com to learn more about my online tutorial service. Please leave a comment down below. If you know someone interested in hiring an online tutor, share this video. And if you would like to get a bell notification for all my newest videos, please subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you again in my next video. And until then, please be safe out there. Have a great day.